What's up, everybody? Welcome to the ReCoop. I'm your host, Cooper Daniels, and today is Friday, May 10th, right? Yeah, dude, I got this. It's May 10th. It's May 10th, a Friday. Another late start, but that's all right. Everything's going to be okay. I went out last night, had some fun. So I saw Shane Gillis and Andrew Schultz at the Crypto.com arena. Opening for them were Tony Hinchcliffe, who's pretty funny, and I don't know that other guy's name. Drew something maybe. I think he's opening for Andrew Schultz a lot now. And my friend told me that he was a former doorman at the Comedy Store, and he did look familiar. So maybe I'd seen him at the Comedy Store before. But yeah, that was cool. Apparently Shane Gillis got drunk with Post Malone the night before. And then Post Malone came with his dad on his dad's birthday. Breaking news, Post Malone's dad is like 58, looks exactly like Post Malone, except for his beard is very gray. They look very similar. It was pretty funny. Yeah, and Post Malone came out and sang some songs. That was pretty cool. It was a good time. He seemed hammered, by the way. He seemed hammered. They all probably were hammered, weren't they? Well, at least Shane Gillis and Post Malone were. But that's that. Today, we got some news saying the consumers are not feeling their sentiment, not sediment, sentiment. Yeah, these are words. Their sentiment isn't very good. They think that inflation is bad and it could potentially get worse. So that obviously puts the men and women pulling the strings in a precarious position, because if inflation continues to go, then we could end up in a recession. But then, I don't know. And then they cut rates, and then, oh my God, I'm so tired. I can't be drinking during the week like this, folks. I can't be drinking during the week like this. Holy shit. I think I lost my debit card. The fuck's wrong with me? The sentiment, inflation, they cut rates, then inflation go up, they don't cut rates, and then everybody gets very poor. Folks, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, and I shouldn't talk about it anymore. I'm tired. My brain doesn't work. The Coops, you guys see this NFT collection hitting the scene? Feeling clean, making me want to do push-ups, man. Those ones with no shirt on. I'm like, okay, fuck you, dude. Is this a challenge? Are you challenging me, foe? You challenging me, GFY? Block runner? Is this a fucking challenge, bro? You want me to do push-ups? I'll do push-ups. You want me to not eat a giant plate of chicken wings and follow it up with a fucking cheesesteak sandwich with onion rings and a bunch of IPAs? What you want me to do, foe? I have a feeling foe doesn't care. Oh, man. It was a good time, though. Always good to go out and blow off some steam, have a laugh, have a chuckle, have a little chuckle with a pal. What's going on? Anybody in here? No, you guys aren't even here. You guys don't give a shit. You guys hate me. I'm just kidding. Michigan Mids, good morning. Thank you for coming by. Animal Style, good evening to you, my friend. And Fractal Monsters, play to earn monster taming game, shooting me a GM. What's going on? How are you guys doing? This is not the normal time for the show, so we're just kind of yelling into a vacuum right now. But Fractal Monsters is a play to earn monster taming game. And it continues to grow. My kids love to play it. I love to play it. Fuck my kids, but my kids also are a driver of the fun of this game. They really like it. They like to get all the things. And we hadn't played for a while, and there's been so many improvements and so many additions, and it's just they're doing such a great job. So you got to especially if you are, I mean, anywhere. It doesn't matter what blockchain you support or whatever tribal bullshit you are going through right now. Man, it's a great show. This could be a great show, guys. Whatever tribal bullshit you going through, bro. Hey, you know what, man? If I'm just gonna talk like that, I might as well talk like this. Hey, that and this, bitch. Hey, all right. So the point is that you support your people. On Fridays we start drinking at noon. I see, Bernie. It's 11:40. Yeah, you guys don't know what's in this cup. It's actually very black coffee. It's actually very, very black coffee. I should just start doing this show hammered. I mean, what the fuck? I don't think I've ever done this show. I've never done this show with not one interview, not one of these shows have I ever had even one drink before or during the show. During the Opulus interview, he had a Negroni that he didn't drink very much, but he kind of set me up being like, I'm going to drink. And then I think his idea is that he was going to say we were going to drink, but then he was going to barely drink. And then I was going to get drunk and he was going to dominate the conversation. Little did he know that was a non-alcoholic beer in my cup. It was all good though. I mean, not that conversation he needed to do anything. It was just a good combo. Oh my God. Yeah, so I've never done the show drunk. Patreon, I've done not drunk, but I've done other things. Okay, so folks, let's just go look at the shit. We got to make this quick today. Nobody is going to miss this anyways, are you? You're not going to miss this. You don't care. I'm just kidding. Why am I saying that? All right, let's share the screen. Let's go to CNBC. Let's make sure we got this. All right, the Dow is bouncing back though. Look, Dow rises, putting index on track for an 8-day winning streak. The S&P 500 is sideways, and the Nasdaq is ever so slightly down. The Russell 2K is down a bit more. Consumer sentiment tumbles as inflation fears surge. So we already kind of talked about that, but I guess we can figure out what's going down here. The University of Michigan survey of consumer sentiment index for May posted an initial reading of 67.4, down from the 77.2 in April and well off of the Dow Jones consensus call for 76. The move represented a one-month decline of 12.7%. The one-year inflation outlook jumped to 3.5%, up 0.3 percentage points. So consumer sentiment is getting very bad, is the main thing. Okay, so McDonald's is working to introduce a $5 value meal. What are you going to get in that? 3 fries and a fucking chicken nugget? McDonald's is working to introduce a value meal in U.S. stores to help offset an increasingly challenging environment for consumers. The $5 meal could include 4 items: a McChucken or a McDouble, 4-piece nugget, fries, and a drink. It's getting bleak, folks. Doesn't it feel like it's getting a little bleak? Tesla's down. Rent prices are up 30% since the start of the pandemic. In America's most expensive cities, the sticker shock is especially bad. While the national median rent for a one-bedroom is $1,500 basically per month, that figure skyrockets to $4,200 in New York and $2,300 in Los Angeles. Yeah. $3,000 on a 650 square foot apartment in New York City. It's definitely not worth it. No, it's not. There you go, though. All right, what has Bloomberg got? S&P 500 runs out of steam on signs of stubborn inflation. A chorus of Fed officials continue to echo the higher for longer mantra as they try to bring inflation back down to 2%. It's crazy, though, how well the markets are doing. I mean, at the beginning of this year, we were all expecting all these rate cuts. There was fucking rate cuts. It was Oprah Winfrey rate cut year. And now we're maybe going to get a token rate cut at the end of the year is basically what they're saying. But the markets are like, oh, so that's fine. That's good, too. That's good, too. So they really want this shit to keep going up. Brainerd vows corporate tax hike with Trump cuts set to expire. Ackman is scolded over diversity views at closed door milking session. Okay. What happened? What happened to you, Billy? While money managers were inking deals, talking about AI, and hanging on Elon Musk's every word at this week's premier business conference in Beverly Hills, a passionate debate over diversity was taking place behind closed doors in a small side room. Roughly 40 people, including some of Wall Street's most senior executives of color, crowded around a rectangular array of tables for an invitation-only panel and confronted hedge fund manager Bill Ackman for his attacks on the diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI initiatives, according to 5 attendees. For about an hour, Ackman was criticized for his public denunciation of DEI and for expressing views that participants said were detrimental to the progress of women and people of color in America. The money manager, who has labeled DEI inherently a racist and illegal movement, faced backlash from both panelists and audience members, the attendees said, asking not to be identified as the session was private. The discussions were part of an event on DEI at the Milken Institute Global Conference on Monday. Isn't Stacy here talking at the Milken Institute? Didn't I see that a while ago? Along with Ackman, panelists include Jarvis V. Hollingsworth, chair of the $200 billion teacher retirement in Texas, Dina DiLorenzo, blah, 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 blah. Ackman, the billionaire founder of activist investment firm Pershing Capital, Pershing Square, began his high-profile assault against DEI initiatives last year after accusing elite colleges, including his alma mater, Harvard University, of failing to respond to allegations of anti-Semitism on campus. At the panel this week, Ackman blamed DEI staff members for fostering ideas that deem some oppressed and others, including Jewish people, as oppressors. Most who spoke pushed the money manager to recast his attack on DEI, arguing this threatens to undercut diversity programs across America. At least one speaker said his attack on DEI reflected a poor understanding of the system, including the Jewish community's role in it. Oh my God. It's exhausting. I've written thousands of words about my nuance on this important topic. I would ask that people read them to fully understand my perspective. The DEI was not about diversity in its purest form, but rather DEI was a political advocacy movement on behalf of certain groups. In an interview with Bloomberg News, this woman advocated expanding diversity programs on campus to more comprehensively include Jewish identity. You know what you guys could do is have DEI efforts, would that just include every identity? We'll just be back to square one? I don't know. Okay. I'm sorry for clicking on that. Hedge funds draw pension money to riskier corner of the 1.3 trillion credit market. All right, let's look at crypto. Go to CoinDesk first. Market's trying to hold on to 60. Bitcoin's modest rally cut short. Price tumbles back below 6,100. Not 6,100, 61,000. Stagflationary U.S. economic data and hawkish remarks from a Fed appeared to sour the bullish mood. Jack Dorsey says Bitcoin price will go beyond 1 million in 2030. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Dogecoin, Golden Cross. Rival miners, Marathon, Core Scientific each think they have an edge over its peers. All right. Should we look at one more site? Ba-do-do-do-do. All right, we got DOJ taps FRA over Sullivan and Cromwell for Binance's 3-year monitorship. This is actually Sullivan and Cromwell. Aren't they the ones that shadily overlooked FTX? Forensic Risk Alliance beat out Sullivan and Cromwell to act as Binance's outside monitor. Binance must undergo a threshold as part of his plea deal with the Department of Justice related to illicit financial activity. The DOJ appointed Forensic FRA to serve as the outside monitor over the crypto exchange. FRA, a London-based providing services, forensic accounting and compliance consulting services, beat out Sullivan and Cromwell to take on the position. Binance must undergo a monitorship of 3 years as part of its plea deal. A monitorship involves a third party ensuring legal compliance for its appointee in an effort to bolster transparency and regulatory adherence. Sullivan and Cromwell, headquartered in New York City, offers clients services in your mom's finance. In November 2023, the DOJ fined Binance $4 billion. We know all about that. All right. Colombian president illegally accepted $500,000 in illicit crypto donations. Bitcoin options traders bet price could surpass all-time high by end of June. Bitcoin call open interest is concentrated at 75,000 for the end of the June expiry. Hodler, chief of markets Ruslan Linka, based on recent data from Binance, Bitcoin open interest is concentrated at a strike price of 75,000 for the end of June. So let's see what happens. June's not that far away. Kraken tries to get the SEC lawsuit dismissed. Let's look at CoinMarketCap. Market cap. Let's refresh this. We're in neutral. Pepe's down a touch. Okay, Bitcoin 60,500, down 2% in the last week. Bouncing back a touch in the last hour, down 2.5% over the last 24 hours. And the volume ticked up a bit from the past couple of days. Ethereum is at 2,900 and, similarly down volume, down 5% in the last 7 days and underperforming Bitcoin by a percentage point in the last 24 hours. XRP holding on to 50 cents. Dogecoin looking to hold on to that 15-cent region. Avalanche 34.26. Polkadot, look at that. Polkadot's little logo. Little action on that logo. Look at that, on fire, baby. It's bouncing back a little bit in the last hour, but down 2% in the last 24 hours and 6% in the last 7 days. Gave up $7. Hedera is in the 10s again. Aptos, 850. Stack still holding on to $2, bouncing back a little bit in the last hour. Stacks on stacks. Sui, a little green in the last 24 hours, over 3% in the last 24 hours, up almost 2% in the last hour, holding on to that dollar area. A lot of volume, by the way, almost 300 million. Thorchain at exactly $6, down 3%. Algo, hey, buddy. It's at number 57 at 18.4, bouncing a little bit in the last hour. Down 3.6% in the last 24 hours, and similarly in the last 7 days. Bonk down. And that's Vestige. Okay, so whatever Texas Farm was, not looking good. Cabal is up 37%. Polka Gold under 14 cents. GORA, I'm hanging out at 50-cent mark at 47 cents. Nico holding strong. Coop gave up 3 cents. Cometa's under 9. Votecoin's back on the front page. What's up, Votecoin? Akita tumbling. Man, what happened? What'd you guys do? Why is this thing down 19% in the last day? Damn. Algo 200 down, holding on to a cent. All right, and I think a lot of these Cometa farms are, you can go grab it. I got to go check that shit too. All right. How many, let's see real quick. How many Coop NFTs are still available? Share this tab instead. Make sure you see it. You can. The Coop CRV. Look at that man. Look at that man. Hell yeah. I got to get some abs. A troop of 890 Coopers based on the Cooper. Oh, we read that yesterday. Okay. Look at that Mohawk. I haven't seen that trait on the scene. These are what's for sale on Algo X NFT. Like that. I always like a nice orange beanie. Algo leagues. Hell yeah. Got a Coop right there, 420. Looking good. Makes me want to get a beard. How many are Leffel? I like that actually. That's cool. The simple one with the beanie. 35 left on the whitelist. Oh my God. I got one of those babies. Freaks me out every time. 180 left. Look at you two. Look at you guys selling the shit. Oh, look at that shit. That's cool. That's a little funny thing. Right. Looks good, dudes. Dudes and dudettes. Oh, I like that with the KubeCoin hat. That was cool. All right. Let's see if you guys are in here, and then we'll leave. Okay. So Dot get an emoji logo, and Algo get a logo that doesn't work in dark mode. What's up, GFY? Good job, man. Cap Hits, good morning, Coop. Love your show, man. Thank you, Cap Hits. I really appreciate it. Turned up just in time to hear the bearish news. Yay. GIF logo. Binance executive was kidnapped in Nigeria by the government. No joke. I know. I saw that. Former IRS agent. Relax and Sleep says, some may hope Stacy visits Nigeria for our partnership soon. Others may hope she doesn't. Let's not. I don't wish Stacy to get kidnapped. That's for sure, folks. I didn't really understand what was happening in New York, but I think that they were shooting an Algorand commercial at a grocery store. Is that what was happening? I'm excited to see it. I want to see it. Let's see. Anything on the Twitter that I should look at real quick before we go? Any news? Because didn't they? Is it just what was the most TPS ever recorded? Algorand, highest capacity for all transactions. Algorand. Here, I can go. You guys want to see this too? Then we'll move on. This is Michael Jordan. Algorand influencer, highest capacity for all transactions. Algorand, farthest reaching scalability plus inclusivity. Algorand, most decentralized with peer-to-peer consensus in 2024. Algorand, most programmers, Python. Algorand. Okay. Best global partnerships. All right, look, man, you're doing it. We have the most devs. Wild, had no clue. Python release must have really done something. No, I mean, Michael Jordan is doing a little trick there, and including all Python developers as Algorand developers, which is obviously not the way to go. Look at this. Look at this, man. Those glasses are fucking cool, though. I think I have a bald one with those glasses, which is funny. Betty got 3 Coop NFTs. How rare are these guys? Kind of love 213. He looks cool as fuck. Yeah, these guys look cool. All of them do, actually. I like this. What is this one? Oh, look at this. Like a Shiba. Oh, I like that. That's cute. Oh, shoot. Is that a weed crusher? Hell yeah. That looks cool. I like that one. Looks very soft. There's like a softness to it. And then this guy is just ready to go, man. He got that. He's like, hey, man, that guy can hang with, like, this is like how Rick Strong's friends go to the fucking club. You know what I'm saying? He's not scared. All right. All right, folks. Well, I appreciate you. I will see you on Monday. And that's that. You know what I mean? Algo goes vroom. That's for sure. TPS. I mean, look, Algo can handle it. Can you show up? Will people show up? It can be handled. All right. Hey, today was today. You know what I mean? I got through it. We did a show and I didn't cancel it. So you got to take your wins where you can get them. Next week will be a good week. Let's